late as per usual. We're starting off this vlog. Today is Friday. I don't know what day of May it is. Frankly, I don't know what day of May it is. But it's some day in May before Mother's Day. Okay, May 8th. That's great. We got coffee in the morning and I met up with my new Mary Kay plug. The other day I was at Goodwill and this lady approached me and gave me her business card. And my mom, slamming our brakes. This car, don't slam into me. Gosh. Caffeine and driving anxiety, not a good mix. What was I saying? Oh, she gave me her card and it reminded me of when my mom and I used to do that just to make ends meet. So I couldn't reject her. And then low-key, I actually like Mary Kay products. No, I haven't tried all of them. So I like the eyeshadows, skincare. So so I can say it now because it'll be uploaded by then. What is that? I got my mom some skincare and then I got the customizable palette and she gifted me an eyebrow product. So let's hope the consistency or whatever the hell it's called, I couldn't even say it in Spanish when I was trying to ask her. The formula. Wow. The formula is the same. And now we're on our way to the mall. We're gonna try and find my mom, like she says, hokas. She wants some new hokas. And then we're also gonna go to Sephora. Should we go to... Anjali's with me.
Oh yeah.
Anjali, should we go to Sephora or...
Let's go to Sephora first.
I agree. So we're gonna go to Sephora first. And then we're going to go...
Oh, what
she
a bag.
looks like she's ready to take on the day.
I'm so dead.
She's me.
I am dead. I can't.
Oh, I can't. She's me trying to get it prepared for a day of dealing with my toddler.
You with your purse and the
my
back of
million
your sack.
bags.
Yeah.
What? Distracted by an interesting figure. So we're gonna try to find my mom hokas. I already got her my gift. Plus, I am DIYing 2 gifts for her: a tote bag and a flower pot and some flowers that I'm supposed to be keeping alive, and that's not going very well. So yeah, we'll bring you guys along if I remember to vlog. Toodaloo.
And I was like, what the? And I click on it, and it says my coworker, and then they're following each other.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
First stop, Sephora. Let's hope we don't find anything for ourselves. No, I can't. I spent way too much money. Oh, good for you. I'm not planning on it, and I hope I go through. No, it's okay. It's Mother's Day. I'll wait. Hi, thank you. Okay, thank you. Yeah, that's the sunscreen one I was telling you about. That bottom one? The sunscreen. The one size. Anjali, you already got me one yesterday. No, I don't want to spend money on things. And while the girls shop, Isak is having his snacks. Let me see your basket. So far, they have a Coley sale. If you spend 100, you get a free serum. So Anjali's spending 100 to get my mom the serum. And right now, we're looking at the road stuff. How much? Hi, welcome to the real world. Expensive per se.
It's okay for mommy.
I surprisingly did not get anything for myself. Anjali only got 2 things for herself, which is pretty good. But the mini sack was being annoying, so one can't see in peace.
Yeah.
Now let's go to Dick's for Okas. Do you find any?
Gray, but I thought just go for the white.
And she said no white. Estos están bonitos.
Yeah.
Or beige. And those are 20% off.
What?
They're like a rose gold.
But I don't know if they're cut.
Okay, we just ordered our pizza. I got him the pit stop. No, it's fine. Got him the pit stop. I got the finish line. And what did you get? Wow.
I got I don't know, cheese pizza with jalapenos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, and I got pickle bites.
Ooh, yummy.
No, for me, since you guys don't want any snacks. No, I look busted. I just want to look.
And Check is pre-gaming with blueberries because he's not patient at all. He was already hungry.
You need to buy Mike's.
I have one. Where is it? What's in my other purse? Okay, we'll get back to you guys once the food arrives. I'll record in here. Super cute in here. And they have a cute little pizza. Okay, we got our pizza. This is Isaac's, but it's cooling off. It's mine, and then Anjali's and her pretzel bites. He was judging you. You need to have manners. Okay, we had to stop at Safeway and Anjali's gonna get some things. We went to Ulta. I didn't record there because I was dealing with Isaac, not touching anything because the aisleways are really narrow. So while she's in there, I'm gonna give you guys a quick little haul of what I got. So this is for my mom for Mother's Day. It's the Mary Kay SPF 50 face and body, and it's water resistant for 80 minutes. So that's for Mother's Day. I also got her the Clinical Solution. So this is a brightening cream for dark spots, and it's a niacinamide brightener. And then I also got her the Time Wise Repair Voluform Foaming Cleanser. And then for her, that's it. For myself, I got the customizable palette, and just the palette by itself was $24, I think. And I filled it with these eyeshadows and blush / illuminizer. My makeup's looking a little crazy because we've been out and about. But let's try it. That's pretty. It's a nice little coral. Like that. Tried and true. As I always say, Anfisa Ceramide Lip Tint. Let's show you guys what I got at Ulta. I wasn't planning on getting anything, but I actually need this. I've been wanting a good face base, and I've heard the Bobbi Brown 2-in-1 is really good. And then I got two Magic Molecule Hypochlorous Acid Solution. So I really want this for after my walks to just I've been sweating. I had my tinted SPF one just to ruin that bacteria that could possibly be giving me some bumps on my face. I wasn't sure if I started getting those bumps because of the Color Science Flex I started using, or because it's just the bacteria. But the thing is, it's not acne, it's just bumps. So, but I'm gonna try this. But this is also good for kids' hands when you're out. It kills the flu and it's really good. So I'm gonna keep one at home and then one in my purse at all times for Isaac's hands. We're losing the battle. The soldier is done. Good morning, friends. Today is Saturday, the next day from the last clip that you saw. Last night we got home. I fought Isaac to sleep because he hadn't had a good nap. I let him nap for an hour on my bed, and then we just hung out at the house. And then him and Ricardo went to go run an errand. We all know what that means with Mother's Day tomorrow. And then today, Ricardo let me sleep in. Today, last night to this morning, I think was the longest and the best I've slept since having Isaac. my ring said I slept 9 hours and 21 minutes with 2 hours of REM sleep. Before Isaac's sleep bettered, I was maybe getting 20 minutes of REM sleep, which explains why I was actually losing it mentally. I'm still losing it mentally. That's just, I don't know if that's ever gonna go away, but not as much. Today I'm getting a mommy and me photo shoot session, hence why the makeup is actually done and I look like a changed person. I'm also wearing my Mary Kay eyeshadow, brow product, and then coral illuminizer. I did go a little heavier with the blush because of the pictures, okay? I'm also wearing the Bobbi Brown face base, so we'll see how that works throughout the day and how I like it. I set everything with the Urban Decay all-nighter spray. Ricardo brought me coffee this morning. Lifeline doesn't have logos on their coffee. Maybe they run out. So yeah, that's the plan today. Nothing too exciting, so we'll see what we do after our pictures and how our day goes. But tomorrow the plan is wake up, go hang out in Walla Walla, and then come back and hang out with my family. Also, if you missed it, if you don't follow me on Instagram or Facebook, this week Ricardo and I announced that we are officially business owners, and I guess I consider myself a working mom again, because now I still get to stay home and be with my baby, but I have to balance and find time to be doing our work stuff. I do all the social media, the posting, the admin stuff, basically. Just like this week I was working on developing price sheets, brochures for landlords, because I would say 75% of our customers are gonna be landlords. So I was working on that. I'm almost done with the price sheet, maybe only 15% done with the brochure I'm working on. Yesterday I also made company stickers that honestly was not important, but I wanted some, and of course I made some pink ones. You guys want to know something crazy? After I announced that we became business owners on Instagram, I lost followers, and it's not just like it was like one, it was a few. So that's a little weird. And my Instagram is set to private, so you can't say it's just random people following and unfollowing. I used to have it public, but I don't know, I get in these weird moods where I'm just like, people annoy me, and this is one of the reasons. We're just weird. And then honestly, like, I don't know if it's people just being haters. If so, like, pues que Dios los bendiga, and I probably didn't want them following me in the first place. It's just, or if it's other people who have similar companies and they like now see us as competition, which there are a lot of painting companies in the Tri-Cities, but my belief is that God has blessings with our names written on them, and no one can change that. So if I go and approach somebody that's meant for another painting company or a contractor, if that blessing's not for me, God is not going to give it to Ricardo and I, and vice versa. And then far more than painting, he's also a resurfacer, and that's like the main thing we want to advertise. So yeah, I don't know, people are weird, but whatever, it is what it is. Nos echamos aceite y se nos oh, I just freaking scratched myself in the nose. What was I saying? Oh, ya sé. Que nos echamos aceite y se nos resbala everything that people say or do against us, and may God continue guiding us. Translated to English, that is, we are putting oil all over ourselves, and everything negative that people say about us is just gonna slide right off. Ouch. Okay, Ricardo's outside mowing the lawn, and I'm gonna attempt to blow dry my hair and do it while taking care of Isaac. Okay, this is my hair and my outfit. Got the Isaac on the Grammys. Hola, Coquis. We finished our mommy and me session, and Coco decided to actually cooperate for pictures for the first time. And she's never done this even before kids. Okay, we finished taking our pictures. I'll try and remember and insert some here. If not, go and follow me on Instagram and then you can see them there. Right now we're on our way to dinner. We're gonna go to Pupuseria Salvadoreña, which is one of our favorite places. And then from there I have to go get one more Mother's Day gift and then we'll be all set for tomorrow. We just got to our eating location and Isaac is eating his appetizers. Ricardo got a carne asada and I got carne asada fries and Isaac got a cheese pupusa. Okay, we absolutely demolished our food. Isaac is still eating his cheese pupusa. And I still need to get through my agua de, what is this? Pepino. Pepino con piña. Alright, we just got to, this is Queensgate Plaza. ¿Lleva las llaves? Babe? ¿Las llaves? Okay. There's a guy selling fruit. Just got to Ross, and then if I can't find what I need, we'll walk down to Marshall's. Now we're at the mall. Someone fell asleep in the car, so we just drove around and then drove back to the mall. A ver qué nos encontramos. It's Mother's Day, so todo se vale. ¿Estás bien? Yeah, thank you, ma. No, vamos igual, es que este niño anda medio enfadoso. Sí. Vamos a ver si nos deja salir a comer. Okay, today is the next day. Today is Mother's Day. We are currently on our way. We were gonna go to Walla Walla, but we changed our minds because Isaac is just not very cooperative today. So we're gonna try and find lunch somewhere that's not too full here in Tri-Cities. But we're gonna answer some questions about our business. As some of you guys saw on our social medias, we opened up a business this year. It is refinishing and painting. Refinishing is basically resurfacing. And I'll have Ricardo explain if somebody doesn't know what is resurfacing. Basically dumb it down for us, including me, because I'm still learning like what is it and how does it benefit a homeowner or a property manager.
So resurfacing is basically making your countertops or bathtubs look like brand new. So this is very useful for property managers at apartments because they don't have to go through the demo, ripping everything apart and the dust, like everything. And this is way faster. Like instead of replacing your countertops or resurfacing them, so they look like new again. And same with bathtubs. Like instead of you replacing your whole bathtub, either fiberglass bathtubs or cast irons bathtubs, it's easier to resurfacing them, and it's cheaper.
Way cheaper.
Yeah, way cheaper.
Yeah, so that was kind of one of the main questions, like what do we do, so, and what we offer. So that's the main thing he's gonna focus on is resurfacing.
Oh, another thing. Sorry. We only resurface vinyl. Not vinyl. Formica countertops. Not rock countertops.
Yeah, if you already have rock countertops and they got messed up, I don't know. We're also, I think, gonna try and find like reputable people to recommend people to if you do have rock countertops that we can work with and send customers their way when resurfacing is not an option. So that was one of the questions. Let me look at my Instagram. Let me look at my Instagram. Oh, another question was what inspired the name. So I knew I wanted something that like had meaning, and I came up with a whole bunch of different things. I presented them to Ricardo. Granted, we talked about this last year when Isaac was born, when I was trying to decide if to stay home or go back to work. He even bought his work van last year. We had the name last year. We had like a logo concept last year, but we chickened out because it's scary. It's scary to open a business, especially in our situation where we're running off of one income. I knew that eventually, and I know that eventually after a few years, primero Dios nos va a ir bien, but it's those beginning years, right now, these first few months that we're just gonna be living on a prayer, literally. So anyways, when I presented to him the name Gritco, and I explained to him the meaning behind it, which, you know, when you say that person has a lot of grit, it's a person that's withstood a lot. They endure through the hardest situations, and I think when it gets hard, we have to go back to God and the word grit, and reminding us that only through Him are we going to be able to withstand all the trials that are going to come our way in this business. And they're never going to go away. So we're going to have to learn to have a lot of grit. So more than anything, it's a reminder for Ricardo and I to withstand all the battles that come our way, and trust. Yeah. Because I kind of, after last year, yo ya no le moví much al business. Babe, for you, what made you finally tell me, like, you know what, like, yeah, I'm gonna open my business? Because he was the one that restarted everything this year, and he took initiative on that. And once I saw how like determined and like on it he was, that made me jump on board and be like, okay, if you're ready, then I'm ready, con miedo y todo, pero ahí vamos. So what made you finally say, like, this, it's time for me to open up my own business?
So what helped me decide, to open up my business was that one day I was working at this apartment complex, and this lady, actually, she's the manager de los apartamentos. She was like, hey, like, you do excellent job, and I see that you do everything by yourself, like, you have no helper. And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, so why don't you open your own business? And I'm like, yes, that's what I've been trying to do for a while, but like, it hasn't been working out. So then llegué a la casa, and I was like, you know what, she's right. Like, I do everything by myself. Like, I do everything. Like, I have no helper. And like, it's basically like I'm running the resurfacing part de la compañía. And if I'm already doing it for someone else, like, why not do it for myself? So that's why I opened up my eyes and decided to open up the business.
What are your goals? Like, ¿dónde te gustaría llegar? Like, if you could dream big, money's not an issue, ya estamos establecidos, what would be one of your goals for our business?
Well, for me, I want to retire when I'm 50. So lo voy a echar muchísimas ganas, and probably when I'm 50, sell my business for a good price and just have vivir la vida como se debe vivir, por dormir.
50's closer for you than it's for me. I personally, like, when I used to work for someone else, I wanted to retire. now, like, I wouldn't mind always doing something. Like, I like it, and I've also thanked him because after he chose to open up his business, I've been very busy. But even through that busyness, it's given me, and I know this is probably bad because, you know, my purpose should be in God, but it's like I feel like there's a purpose for me outside of motherhood again. I love all this stuff, even when I complain about how busy I am. I love the Excel sheets. I love doing the graphics. Like, I like it all. I may not be the best at it yet. Keyword yet. But I honestly enjoy it. So I wouldn't want to retire that soon. I know eventually, yeah. And it would be nice to work whenever I want, yes, but not completely retire. One of my goals, honestly, would be to open up a trade school specifically for resurfacing, because a lot of people don't know about it. Like, I know right now another thing that's in, and it's also a great option, giving credit where credit is due, is epoxy floors, epoxy countertops. That's more of like the modern thing to do, but resurfacing is also a great option, again, like Ricardo said, specifically for property managers, landlords, but even for homeowners. So I would eventually like to open up a trade school to teach other males and females to resurface, because it is, in a way, kind of easy money. Te ganas a good amount of money in a short amount of time, and if you're good at your job, it's puedes salir adelante with a good amount of money. So that would be one of my goals. It will never be one of my goals for our son to take over this business, because if he does want that full-heartedly, yes, great, let's do it. But my goal for him will always be to have the options to be what he wants to be, and not just because it's the easy way out, or I want him to have a career that he actually likes. So that will never be my goal for my son to take over. But he will definitely work the business.
Oh yeah. So. And then another thing, I think I would want to buy property, duplexes, fourplexes, and yeah, manage them.
Yeah. Okay, let me see another question. Who is behind the business? This and Isaac. That's literally it for now. We already have talks of possibly bringing in someone else that we already know their work ethic. But first we need to get started. He has 2 weeks left at his current job. But right now, any physical labor, it's him. Any ordering stuff, emails, phone calls, the graphics, the social media, that's all me. But yeah, it's basically just us for now. And if we bring in other people, we'll of course introduce them on our socials. What is everything we offer? So resurfacing and painting,
exterior, interiors, cabinets, countertops, bathtubs,
even minor repairs. Like, I had a friend ask, she moved up her curtains and now, like, there's holes and, like, things that need to be repainted, stuff as minor as that. Yeah. And then don't be afraid to even ask, even if you think something might be too small or too big, just ask us. Worst case, we send you somewhere else. But yeah. And the last question, how do you prefer that estimate request be submitted? Since I'm the one that's gonna schedule those and stuff, I personally prefer you DM our socials, email us, or text Ricardo's the main line, which is his phone number, 509-302-3013, and he'll forward me the information and I'll reach out to you. If you want me to see it quicker, like I said, DM socials or email us. That's the quickest way. If we are very close and we're personal friends, don't feel bad texting my personal number. And then I'll get that taken care of. I also got asked if we're offering family discounts. Obviously, we're going to try and give family the best deal that we can give. But we just got 2 tacos y más. I came here with my friend earlier this week and we loved it. Well, I loved it, so now I'm bringing Ricardo here. But Isaac is sleeping, so we're waiting a few minutes. Okay, we are about to order. Ricardo, ¿qué dijiste que iba a pedir? Tacos?
Tacos.
Ricardo's getting tacos. And I'm gonna get just chicken so I can share it with Isaac. But of course, he's already pre-gaming. And we got Woody here. Okay, after eating, we actually ended up going to the mall. And I got some Mother's Day shopping. I got these Adidas. If you can see. And I got some shorts, some jean shorts, green shorts, and then some cheetah print jeans that I can wear. And now we're home. We're gonna let Isaac take a nap, and then we're gonna go to the park with my mom and family. If my phone doesn't die. Someone's in diapers already. He was wearing Carhartts. Because I ain't trying to have Yeah, you chose him, Lily. Zach is over there playing with his older cousin Gami and Grandma. The guys are over here watching the game. Isaac is having a blast in the dirt.
Where was that behavior when I was eating dirt? ¿Dónde estaba?
Okay, we are home now. I forgot my camera when we went to the park. So I recorded on my phone. That's why it wasn't the best. But just gonna semi-clean here and then edit this video. And put away these pretty flowers my brother got me. And yeah, thank you guys for joining me on another video and a very special Mother's Day vlog. I will see you guys next time. Bye.